Hello traders and welcome to the market opening preview on a Friday, NFP Friday, the biggest news data of the month, September 4th, 2015. Traders, great to be with you, coming to you live from Pattaya, Thailand. Bright blue, sunny skies, white sandy beaches, people walking all over the place. What a beautiful morning. Absolutely gorgeous. I will be having lunch on a gazebo today. It is Friday. Alright, don't forget this is brought to you through FXCL Excellence in Trading. Traders, please come visit us at fxclearing.com for your trading solutions. Today's got a lot to talk about, so let's get moving. Let me introduce myself to you. My name is William Gilday. I'm your moderator for the market opening preview series every single trading day before the London Open. Traders, I will tell you that 99.9% of the time I do record this in the Asia session. This way you get a full day to take a look at the charts and see how you want to see if your trade plan matches my trade plan, and then we have a plan. In other words, your lawyer meets my lawyer and we have a discussion. All right. So I started trading in the year of 2006 and I got hooked, and then in 2007 I really got into it. In 2008 I retired from a wonderful 27-year career as a firefighter paramedic out of the great state of Florida. Traders, I went on a 3-month holiday to Thailand and absolutely loved it, and 8 years later I am still here. I do trade the Forex markets every single trading day. I also trade a different instrument in the New York session. A nice thing about Asia and the time zone is I can actually trade all 3 sessions and still get a good night's rest. However, the New York session, I'm only in it for 3 hours because that comes up to about 11 p.m. my time. And no, traders, I do not sit in front of my computer from 7 in the morning till 11 at night. I do have breaks. I get 2 hours here, 3 hours there, an hour here. Just depends on the day and what's going on as far as news and volatility in the market. So I don't sit in front of my computer. In fact, I hate watching my trades do its thing. They either work or they don't work, right? So I'm not one. I like to put my trades on and like do something. Go to the pool, do something. Get out of there, you know. Don't be watching because you don't want to be fidgeting with your trades. Put your trades on and trade your plan, right? That's the way it goes. Always looking for opportunities and probabilities on my side, so I have a good chance of being successful in my trade. Oh, don't forget, today's Friday. So what happens at the end of the New York session on Friday? We have the Friday wrap-up. That's where we go over about 16 daily charts. And all we are looking at is price action, to see what happens for possibly the week ahead. So don't forget to check me out on that one after the New York close. All right, let's get the legal stuff out of the way. Forex trading has a large potential rewards, but also a large potential risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the Forex markets. Traders, most importantly, please do not trade with money you cannot afford to lose. Traders, always remember that past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. All right. News and commentary. Let's take a look at the indices. They just happen to be sitting right in front of me, and before I lose them. The US 30 closed up 0.14%. The S&P 500 closed up 0.12%. The NASDAQ closed in the red, negative 0.35%. The small cap 2000 also closed in the red at negative 0.24. Take a look at the Eurozone. Looks like everybody was in the green. The DAX closed positive 2.98%. The FTSE 100 closed positive 1.82%. The CAC 40 out of Paris closed positive 2.17%. And the Euro Stoxx 50 closed positive 2.23%. Traders, let's come over to my side of the world. In Asia, remember that these countries are currently trading as we speak. The Nikkei 225 is in the red at 0.75%. The S&P ASX 200 out of Australia is in the green at 0.71%. And the Shanghai is closed. China is closed today. We'll be back on Monday. The Hang Seng is positive 0.21%. And the Kospi out of Seoul is in the red at negative 0.40%. All right, let's take a look at our economic calendar. There's really not a lot. There's no data. Just remember that China is on a bank holiday, and we don't have anything until the U.S. session. We do have something that's unusual before the U.S. session. We have FOMC member Lacker speaks. Now, I do not remember if he's a voting member or not, but it's really weird to see an FOMC member speaking on NFP Friday, so just watch for that. Out of Canada, we have, of course, the unemployment change and unemployment rate. And in the U.S., we have our hourly earnings, non-farm employment change, and unemployment rate. Also out of Canada, an hour and a half later, we have IVPMI, which is rated high. Thing to watch for today and tomorrow also is it is the G20 meetings that are going on. G20 meetings are going on. So really nothing happening till later in the day, except for these G20 meetings, and you never know what they're going to come up with. You know, somebody gets in front of a microphone and it can really shake your bones. Well, let me tell you what was told to me when I first started trading. And that was that basically, you know, if it's NFP Friday, if you're in the middle of the night, go back to sleep. And if you're in a time zone where you're awake during the day, your NFP comes out later, and like my data comes, this data will come out for me at 7:30 p.m. Go enjoy your day and just don't even trade. I have no intentions on trading today. I do listen to a chat room, which I'll probably listen to for the London time zone, but I don't think I'll be doing any trading until we start our new week. I might put in a pending order for NFP because I think that they're going to get some pretty good numbers. I'm looking for positive numbers out of NFP this month. That's on a personal note, so I think I'll put a pending order in. Now, when I put a pending order in, folks, I'm not talking about I'm putting 10 pips away from where price is. I'm going to put a pending order in that's going to be like 20 pips or 25 pips away from where price currently is at the time. And then I'll put my stop loss in and my limit, you know, where I want to take profit, and that'll be it. But it'll definitely have to prove itself to work, because I'm not going to get whipsawed. Don't want to get whipsawed. Don't like that. All right, let's move on. That's commentary. Have a great weekend, by the way, if I don't speak to you again. And, you know, enjoy your weekend break with loved ones, friends, family, and even the guy driving by in the pickup truck. Wave to him and say hello for me. All right, we take a look at some 30-minute Forex charts, meaning that every single candle on this chart is 30 minutes in duration. This was pretty easy. You know, we had the good old ECB press conference with Draghi yesterday. Dropped 100 pips in 1 hour. It just 30 minutes just dropped, just absolutely bombed out. And in 30 minutes, this thing made 100 pips to the downside. So all I did was I just fibbed that, and I want to see this pull back up to the 50% fib, which is at 1.1168. We're going to take this down to 1.1103 or 1110, somewhere in there. The only obstacle we have is a daily pivot. However, if you look left of the chart, really, if this trade works and we can get an entry, this is a wide open space. Now, traders, the important thing today is that we need to get in these trades like at the London Open, because we want to be out by London lunch. Because by London lunch, there will be no volatility in the market. I mean, it is going to slam shut until that NFP data comes out. Traders are going to stop trading. So we need this to work pretty quickly. So hopefully people wake up and get moving here. But, you know, there's nothing in Asia, so we're looking at London Open. So hopefully we need this to get up and get on it. Give us some profits, and maybe we can forget NFP. That'd be a great idea. All right, let's take a look at the pound dollar. The pound dollar is the same situation. You see the fib. I had a fib from 2 days ago because I couldn't get a fib where I had 2 to the right and 2 to the left, and I wanted to make sure I did that. So basically, I'm looking for this to come back to the 618. And I know you're saying, but Bill, you have resistance right there at that daily pivot point, and your resistance line, that yellow line that's put on there by an EA. And, you know, you're right. I mean, you're 100% right. The problem is that you're not going to get many pips to take profit. And, you know, you're really not safe in that trade. And you never know what this pound's going to do. So I really want this pound to prove itself and break through that and then just dump. Now, that dump might be NFP. That's a very strong possibility. This might come all the way up to 52.80 and NFP, dollar strength, and take this all the way down to our 52.33 profit area. So it's going to be interesting to see how this works out. But that's what we're looking at, and we'll see how it goes. Just see what the London Open brings us. But this stuff has to happen early. If we get 1 hour into London and you're not in the trade, folks, turn your computer off and, like I said, go back to bed, or go for a swim in the pool, down to the beach, whatever. Go to your coffee shop and hang out. All right, let's take a look at the Aussie dollar. Aussie dollar, we know, is bearish. I really want to sell the Aussie dollar. Again, this is a pretty big pullback, but not. This is a small trade, though. This is only like a 30-pip trade. So we want this to pull back to the daily pivot point because that's resistance, and that's at 0.7022. We want to take this down to 0.6994 for our take profit area. And like I said, this is only like a 30-pip trade. Now, this could surprise us. This might come up higher. This might come up to 618, or the R1 pivot and then sell it from there. However, time is of issue. And like I said, you want to be out of all your positions or at least break even before London lunch. Because traders have been doing this, looking at charts and NFP for a long time. And at London lunch, there will be no volatility in this market. Nobody will be moving anywhere and doing nothing. Let's take a look at the Euro Aussie. The Euro Aussie, we basically are at our spot here. Now, this candle has closed after I took this slide, and I only took this slide like 20 minutes ago. But this candle is closed below the daily pivot point. So, this is ready to go. I'm not taking the trade now because it's just not, there's no volatility in the market, and this thing can just pop up again, and I don't know what it's going to do. So I'm going to need some confirmation, probably from a higher time frame or a lower time frame, some sort of confirmation to see what's going on with this, and we'll wait and see how that works out. But we want to enter it at like 58.65, 1.5865. We'll get out at 1.5737, and also that's a daily support 1 pivot also in that area. So nice support area. Again, this is another trade that I think can work. But we'll see. We've got to get that close below that pivot point, and nice bearish candle, and we can get into this thing. But again, we're looking at London Open to enter it. All right, here's the Euro Yen. The Euro Yen is bearish. We want to take this up to the 50% fib at 134.06, and we want to sell this, and we want to take this down to 133.41. This is a nice trade, folks. This is really a nice trade. We just need this pullback. The Euro Yen's good about giving pullbacks. So, it's been in an inactive zone for a while. New York is closed. It's early part of Asia. We're in the first 4 hours, 3 hours of Asia. So, this is okay. We're okay where we're at and what we're doing. But we sure can't do anything in this range. And we need this to pull back so we can get into this. All right. The one for the day, the New Zealand dollar. This is my pick for the day. This is the toughest trade of the day. This also has closed already below this daily pivot point. So this is closed below this daily pivot point. I'm waiting for a retest, and I would take this short. However, this is a very difficult trade. I want to enter this at like 0.6371, which we are not near yet. And I want to get out at 0.6329. So that'll give us a nice 40 to 43 pip trade. But we have some issues. One is I have a 200 exponential moving average sitting there. You can see where I marked with that star there. The only thing is that's nice about that is left of the chart. It's pretty open space there, so we might not get a fight. Remember, it's only a 30-minute chart. The other one is, of course, is going to be that daily support 1 pivot, and that's okay. If we get to that daily support 1 pivot and it starts rattling or thinking it's going to go hit to the upside, just get out of the trade. You're already in profit, a good profit by then, and you can get out. But my target is 0.6329 is where I'd like to get out of there. And that'll give us a nice 43 pip trade. So, yeah, it's going to be challenging today, folks. It's not going to be an easy trading day. Remember, again, it's NFP day. If nothing happens within the first hour of London and you're not in the trade, don't trade. Trade on a demo account. Don't get stung by the bee of the no volatility in NFP Fridays. And then come for the big explosion for the NFP numbers if you want to trade the news. You do not have to trade news to be successful. I very rarely trade news. You know why? Because I'm not good at it. And if you're not good at something, don't do it. You know, that's what I always say. If you're not good at it, don't do it. And I'm bad at news trading, so I don't do it. I do it on a demo account. I have fun. I watch it, and then I kick myself. Why didn't I use my live account when I see that I've made a lot of profit? That's the way it goes. Traders, on behalf of myself, William Gildan, our great friends at FXCL Excellence in Trading. Traders, enjoy your trading day. Grab those pips, enjoy those profits, and enjoy your weekend break. And we'll catch you, of course, in the next Asia session. And also, don't forget we have the Friday wrap up sometime after we close. Take care, traders. Have a great day. See you next time. Bye-bye.